Hello and welcome to another side play. Me, GamerWolfSix of the Shards. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, you can go to Patreon, which is $5 a month. So, on the last side play, we were helping the lizard guy with well, we got the grain and he put it away, and then we helped him get the thingy out of the ground. But then, because he had to collect ash, we used magic to help him. And then we asked him a couple of questions about, why is he, a slave here? And it's like, well, because if he was by himself, then he would have to, fend for himself and be hunted and all that stuff. But if he's a slave here, he doesn't have to worry about that. But then we wooed him to help him. But then, basically we were knocked out, put as a sacrifice here, and then that whole action scene happened. But then Tate yeeted away. Leaving us here to die. Maybe. But the chief's dead. Or dying. Anyways, what? What just happened? Cat's gone. Arrow's back, ready. No. The cat, he was supposed to save... Set. Cody, wake up. Fire. No! Exclamation mark. Cody? Cody, there's no other way you can leave. There's no way you can leave. Hold on. This heart still beats. We're still breathing. What's happening? Ugh, it's cold. The forest all around is lonely. The forest all around the lonely leopard turns to ice in an instant. Every arrow shattered into a million pieces before they can reach their target. Every Nightfallen's feet unmoving, stuck to the ground. A graceful white fox with pink hair takes slow, elegant steps towards the ex-sacrifice, her expression full of anger. She creates a sharp icicle above each Wadfur's head, besides a stopper spell, when her eyes meet the bloodied, full of arrows body of the chief, which turns to ash before her eyes. The fox cuts the leopard's ropes with two clean swoops, holding him gently in her arms. Nobody dares make a sound, for all they know, God herself descended to save their sacrifice. The damned to be the ones that look her in the eyes with anything other than fear. And if this God wasn't fearful of the law, no witness would have been spared. Mark her words. The wave of snow carries the leopard's clothes. The blue light can be seen outside inside one of the pockets, matching the one the fox carries around her neck. Oh right, that thingy. The stone proved useful sooner than expected. Man, I thought he went back and got her help, but no, it's that he left us to die. Our leopard remembers nothing of what happened, and neither does the little voice in his head. He made a full recovery the following day. Such are the miracles of healing magic. He is even still determined to ace whatever test the headmaster throws at him. But no matter how blissfully ignorant he lives in, one thing he cannot shake. Why does the cat avoid him like the plague? He might have been more concerned with finding out why, but he made friends with others, such as Marina and Oliver and Cole, Aiden, Dallin, Rose, and more. He needs not the cat. She decides to let go of the few days of memories they shared. Faint memories. The night's sleep, although in the hospital room, was peaceful and restful. The following day, he and the friends he gathered along the way showed up in the town square where the headmaster is about to start the test. And who am I, so vested in the leopard's life? Some might say I'm someone he loved. Some might say I'm a nameless individual looking for a place in the world. Some might say I'm the devil. Ironically, the leopard is the only one who would respond positively to all of the above, and the only one who would respond positively to any of the above. Everybody should hate me, yet nobody does, because the truth is kept by me and me alone. Nobody knows what happened, but the fox's gaze is no longer soft when her eyes meet mine. I'd lie if I said if it doesn't eat me from the inside out, but it's not much different from how it was before we met, so I can cope. In the end, I'm just a cat, a stupid, flawed, sad kitty cat. Anyway, if you've been here before, you know the drill. It's almost time. Headmaster speech. The leopard and the other students in the forest guy can test begins. Hey! Oh yeah, first time doing this. Okay. Keen. Man, he left us to die. But then anyways, about that. I guess we'll do this scene a bit. Go gathering. Gathering florals in everybody's OWO. And then I'm gonna click that, because I'm gonna invite them further. Because in the thing we didn't. I absolutely would. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, since wild furs would technically be left alone. I'm not sure if this is continuing on from my thing. There's no reason for a hunter to ever have OWO, or maybe we'll just, Did we save that at some point? I can't remember. Okay, we were there. Yeah, we'll do the one that's the main one, you know? Instead of the side one. There we go. So we'll see what happens if you were with him all the time. Ooh. Oh yeah, I guess like if only then we would with other people at this point, then he would still try and save us. As they should. One once-in-a-lifetime experience, since wild furs would technically be left alone, or should be. There's no reason for a hunter to ever have a woo with wild furs, unless you have a special bond with them, and are doing it for pleasure alone, like me. These three stand in front of me with smug expressions and lust in their eyes. I still can't shake the feeling that this is a dream, or that they're still too good for me. Sorry, reading gods. So the shyness stereotype is not working at all. That doesn't stop me from making the first major move. There's a wiener. I grab the cloth from my crotch, OWO, revealing my growing OWO. They seem a little surprised by a bold move. I guess I'll be the first one to get naked, if we go this far. Only natural for the guests to do the honor. I expect to be suffocated by 3 bodies all at once, but of course these are not amateurs. Ruth and Ragnar grab pieces of Eureka's clothes, lift them up, or unpinning any clasps that keep the outfit together. Is the one with the most layers, without any help. He would be the last to join the action. With teamwork, he was the first to greet me on the bed. What a pair of gentlemen. Eureka's hourglass figure slithers through the sheets until he's behind me. He noses my neck as I try my hardest not to blush. Let's start simple, darling. With a playful yet firm grip, the feline's velvety, fur-covered hands closes around the OWO. The softness of his touch, combined with the intriguing texture of his fur, sends waves of OWO coursing through my body. His agile fingers skillfully caress me, tracing tantalizing patterns along the most sensitive areas, which are all the areas when someone like him OWOs will. His paws move in expert's precision, alternating between gentle OWOs and OWO, perfectly tuned to my reactions. Slower? How about a little spin? Time seems to blur as the feline's relentless movements intensify. The friction created between his fur highlights the sensations, amplifying the OWO symphony playing out between us. Then suddenly, everything stops. Huh? We don't want to make you OWO just yet, do we? That's a big one. The other two have been enjoying the show for a while, undressing, and Ragnar is next to join us. I hope you don't mind me keeping something on. I learned your kind. Sometimes that from your kind that sometimes some clothes are better than none. His woo shoulder next to my face, a woo combined with the wavy, wrinkled piece of silk that comes through. Oh man, you did some good, successful research. I hope you can woo it all, because I want to give you more than just an woo. One of his hands grasps the back of my head, while the other moves as a woo tensely. I open my woo, obediently desperate for this, despite the awkward angle. Nuh-uh, it's not time yet. The star of the show still needs his turn. The sound of his woo almost puts me in a trance. A trance that is broken by raising anxiety. Come on, big guy. The whole time, Ruth has been a woo waiting for permission. The bear's large, a woo releasing a stream of cold. Be gentle now. Yes, please. He followed Ragnar's lead and left an ornament around his waist simply for aesthetics. Thankfully, he's not as a woo as I might have thought. Still massive, but not a butt destroyer. At least, not with the anti-pain aura on me, I hope. He has some courtesy to a woo, kneeling back down, and a woo. I'm loudly a woo, making Eureka hug me tighter and bury his nose deeper in my neck. Soon, long, meaty, a woo, well, after some more woo, places a woo, slippery, bubba base of tail. Both guys around me come closer and hold me tighter, basically immobilizing me. What are you? Ugh. Shh. It's okay. Only woo. Stop a second. Who stops wooing as I regain my breath? Sorry. It's fine. You can try it again now. This time, I grit my teeth and focus on Eureka's words of encouragement. And Ragnar a woo against me. Tight. Before I know it, my insides are completely a woo, and a pair of a woo touching my cheeks. Good job. You woo. How does it feel? Full. So very full. Is that a good thing? The best. I move. The bear a woo cautiously. Each move is slightly rougher than the last, until the fat and muscle all over my body jiggle like jelly when the force of his a woo butt. The other two participants have to hold me from getting pushed too far off the bed, as my woo gets lost in the woo. The bear grunts echo throughout the room, overwhelming whatever noises of a woo I was making, until it all builds up to intense woo. Finally, in a movement of a woo, and a couple more hard woos, the woo intensely, erupting in a hot woo. His essence of a woo, almost making me lose control, in a phenomenon often referred to modernly as a woo-wooed. The name well deserved. What is it? Phrase? Yeah. Is that really what the term means? A woo-brained? I feel his heavy breaths wash over my face. Then the pleasure inside slowly leaves, letting the woo warming up whole bottom and waterfall. Good job, Ruth. You managed to avoid making him a woo. Now we can take care of that. He was specifically trying to avoid my sweet spots inside, and yet it still felt heavenly. Ruth has a satisfied expression on, and a blush across his cheeks, stronger than ever before, as if thinking, I can't believe I actually did it. He grabs the base of my tail and runs his fingers through the fur up to the tip, which I interpret as a kind of thank you gesture. Feels good getting rid of all that woo, huh, bud? Gives me a thumbs up and heartily toothy smile before sinking into a chair, watching the rest of the show with lazy eyes. Next up, Eureka and Ragnar take stage, teaming up for the final, powerful double attack. OWO is all woo. It's only fair if you fill up enough, right? I'd say it's a good deal. The feelings lies. Tail body moves slowly and tendon lies on top. I can feel the same OWO. OWO grinds back and forth along the OWO. A completely unnecessary gesture, cruel even. His grayish-brown pelt streaming with sunlight, accentuating his flexible figure. Do I have to beg? Because I can't wait to woo. I know it's true. I know it's true if you're bold enough to say it, but first, you don't think you get to woo my partner without consequences, do you? A fee must be paid. I'll pay any price. Good, then open wide for woo, and we'll be even. Please do it, Cody. I want you woo. Nightfallen likes to roleplay as well. Apparently, how lucky am I for that? The spun cat gets up from his knees and standing in front of me, dangling his woo, resting on the snout between my eyes. If that's what it takes. I open my mouth obediently. Ragnar's woo first taste, woo next couple of minutes. Although not as intimidating as the bear's woo, this one's going somewhere. I'm far less experienced. Soon the woo gives Eureka permission to go. Another heavenly sensation hits my body the next second. Since Ruth and Ragnar's actions can't hurt me, they both start gentle. Wow, the silky feline, woo instant. The warm, soft, cushioned feeling. We got engulfing my woo by surprise. His woo movements are vicious and confident. There are three sensations overwhelming my body right now. The woo, created by an experienced, talented woo. The woo of a intrusive woo creates down my woo, and the soft yet deadly paws, sharp claws sticking out, resting on the belly of Eureka as Eureka bounces like I'm his personal trampoline. Ragnar meets no resistance from me as I try to keep my arms down and enjoy the movement. I promise him to woo his whole woo in, satisfied when his woo hits my chin. Every couple of pushes, he takes out, to ask me a question tensely. How does it feel? How's that woo feel? Swallowing you woo. I hate these mites. Like, I don't know where they come from. And it's kind of weird. It's like, ooh, it's like, I have these things all over the place, though. He's really got some, oops, sorry. Were you saying something? My woo was getting woo. His dominating manners excite me more than anyone can imagine. The taste of his woo is imprinted on my mouth, or woo, to be more exact. Don't be shy. You can squeeze me if you need some air. Although it seems like so far you're doing better than my partner. Are you trying to make me jealous? Look who's asking. I never knew you could move like that, you little woo dancer. Heh. I had to go all out for a guest here. I curl my toes and clench my cheeks. The libido created by these two synchronized movements is through the roof. I thought Ragnar's left. I grabbed Ragnar's left butt cheek and give it a panic squeeze. Me too, little guy. Me too. Instead of pulling out, he woos deeper and harder, to my head back further in the process. I'm about to. Woo. I grab on for dear life, as two other grunt at the same time as me. I've experienced on my backside, but having it from the front is something else. Is woo halfway, paint, as well. My lips are sealed tight around, trying to contain the lust, but ultimately failing too much. In the meantime, my own woo containing as much of it as can before I woo and sink. His hot woo covers my woo. Wow, woo feels spinning balls, thighs. Both men slowly remove the OWO before falling on top of the bed on either side of me. All three of us breathe heavily, grunting, and even OWO, since the OWO seems to, from excessive amounts of OWO, are giving us reasons to do so. But do you think? I think I'll taste that for moons. I didn't expect such violence from someone like you. I told you, OWOing him with that monster is a bad idea. I was referring to you, Eureka. Oh, he giggles. Well, I wasn't lying when I said I wanted you to woo. I thought I was going crazy. Crazy with lust? Now it's gone, thanks to you. I enjoyed it as well, actually. Surprisingly. Heh. I knew you'd like the slut life. I'm happy for you. Ruth brings a towel to clean us up. Now what? Or now what? Also, man, it's coming out of your nose, dude. Stick to the plan. I hope you didn't fall in love or anything, Ruth. Eureka? Yeah. The two of them get up, walking to the opposite parts of the room. Oop. Hey, Cody, look over here for a second. What is it? I had fun. I really did. We all did. You're amazing. I never knew your kind could woo like it. I hate that that's right in front of my face and like not far enough that I could actually, maybe I should put sticky stuff in my face. Never knew you woo and give it like that. The chief doesn't allow us to do these kinds of things with your kind. So this is my first experience. A great first impression. Thanks to you three. We're the real MVPs here. So I just want you to know that I'm sorry. Sorry? What art? And then there's a dart again. Don't dart. What do you mean fine? You're unconscious. Poison! They're nice people. Let's just go to sleep. Misunderstanding. Hello? What are you upset for? I can still hear. He's asleep. He can't hear you. So he can't see you act like you care. I'm not acting. Kinda like them. You wooed as wooed once and catch feelings? And to do that to you doesn't I had to do that to you dozens of times before you finally gave in. Because I was unconscious almost every time. Well, it's not my fault. You decided to keep you woo until you faint. It wasn't even supposed to be the one to. I'm not using my brother for the ceremony. We had to do this. Step brother. Not you too. I liked Cody as well, okay? I didn't think I would, but I did. I'm not necessarily thrilled about this. Just take him to the place. Make sure your brother doesn't see you. What ceremony? Rituals, dragons. Meanwhile... Click. Yeah. Now I do want to see what would happen if... Wait, when do we tell him that we did... Oh, right here. Yeah. He always had a nudge for finding the truth, no matter if it's false words or false personalities. Somehow he knows. It's futile to hide it from him. No, not anymore. I'm sorry. I appreciate the honesty. I honestly thought you'd at least try to lie. But you know, you can't lie to me, don't you? I know. And you had the right to be upset. It starts a joke, but I really thought you'd will walk this slutty hunter career hand in hand. Well, still, I'm not gonna blame you. I'm not mad, just disappointed. How was it? What? The sex. How was it? If you did it, might as well have the courtesy to tell me about it. You want to know? Every little detail. I want sizes, feelings, movements, everything. Well, I guess I'll tell you about it. The intimate awkward moment was filled with did a full 180 in that one question. The feeling of betrayal in the air fades, replaced by the curiosity and joyfulness if that huge cat wasn't trying to hide, and his indication, and a woo as well. He was that big? There's no way you took him. Believe it, a woo deep. I think I still have some woo as well. It hurts when I sit down too. That is awesome. Not my first time, at least compares. Monty is OWO in a public bathroom. In a threesome with two complete strangers for the first time here. Okay, who's Monty? Also, I think I know those two. Because that was in Dallin's route. You're way better than that. Are you really not upset? I'm not as good as you at detecting lies. Promise I'm not. Well, I might be a little hurt you broke your promise, but that is a Hunter's Academy. Nightfallen OWO is what it's all about. Conversation, crashes my plans, those being to take our relationship further. But second thoughts, long. Time feels like a stop. Sun sank over the horizon. Top hues, hilltop, friend. Like in between, but a taken view of me. Bones tranquility. Blah 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 blah. Yep, lots of talking. I was just wondering if it's like new stuff. It could be new stuff, but it's been a hot minute. Okay. Tap 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 tap. Yeah, that's the problem with sometimes doing these things where it's like, I'm not sure if that's new stuff or not new stuff. But anyways, oh, maybe it's that we don't kiss. We don't kiss, I guess. Was there something else I was gonna do? Can somebody get that alarm clock? I guess that would be right around here. I can't remember how far back. I think it was here. Well, we did that in May. Except the invitation. Because now I'm trying to figure out when was the last... Jesus, time really does fly. Oh, right. Or was it cooking? Flowers. That was the one we picked. So I think with this one we'll be going after him, or the next one. It's weird how fast time flies sometimes. Okay, that was not the one we picked. Orc. Yeah. What was the one we had before? Was this? No, it wasn't possible. Stuffed mushrooms and mashed potatoes? Yeah. Prawn stew with lung bothered by her. Right now she's busy sucking on some prawn shells. Ew. So Ollie, how's potion making going along? Ernie assumed you're very talented in that regard, considering your parents and overall intellect. His ears leaned back, and he readjusts his glasses. Notions to get me into the academy, and made me a vice leader. So I'd say it's coming along quite nicely. What kind of magic abilities do you have? Must be something impressive if you can get that position. Actually, I don't really have magic at all. Wow, the vice leader of the sorcery shard with no magic? You're one smart cookie. Thanks. I try my best, although it's hard to concentrate on regular potions with all these requests coming in. Requests? Precisely. You know how people are around here. Everybody wants a polymorphine potion, an enlargement one, a hallucinogenic perfume. Ah, I forgot those are used for OWO stuff, of course. Sorry about the freaks. It's okay. Hey! I make them after all. I wouldn't do it if they bothered me too much. Although to be fair, the ones that worry me the most are the ones getting healing potions. They never seem to need them, yet they request them. Unfortunately, there are obviously countless ways to use those in lewd scenarios, but I better not corrupt in the mouse. I bet it's a precaution stash. Oh, you're right. Josie keeps telling me I should sell them, but I don't want to profit from my work like that. I make potions for class or a hobby. You should do whatever you want with them. Nobody can tell you otherwise. Exactly. You get it. I'm working on something a little personal. Personal, you say? No, forget it. Wow, this is some delicious food, huh? I would like to agree with you, but we both finished our food 10 minutes ago. The check, please? I'm not gonna force him to tell me every detail of his life, although I could definitely listen to it all. And then skip to whenever we do the next thingy. Oh well, I guess we'll just continue on just a little bit. Oliver. Ollie. The mouse sure lives in my head rent-free as of today. Something about him makes me go wild. It might be an overstatement, but still, while I'm around him, I feel my instincts come out, making me want to chase him. Ooh, pin him down. Ooh, that petite figure, so easy to pick up. And surprisingly, I get the same feelings thinking about these roles being reversed. All in all, I suppose it boils down to having the hots for him. A severe case of the hots, I dare say. But I can't blame you. Giant types are always fun to break in, back in my days. Egg. No food whatsoever. We need to keep our twink figure. We're having a bowl of nothing. Booze it. The great booze up. Yeah, just in case. Boop. Is that one? It's like, man, he has 2 wieners in that scene. Yes, approach them. I'm just trying to get to the scene where we next do stuff. And, okay, there we go. That's setting up the next one. So anyways, guys, I like Gammon. If you like, dislike, tips as always. If you like YouTube and like Seek Growth, then please like, subscribe, and check out the reset the grow and spay new your animals. Help control the pet population. Oh, I guess I ain't facing the screen? And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io, and also $5 on Patreon. And until next time, me, GamerWolfSix of side play of Shards. So thanks and see ya. I need to get food.